Good morning, everybody. This is Vanessa again at It's All About Me channel, and actually I wanted to talk to you guys this morning about breakups in a relationship, or what leads to the breakup. You know, a little bit about that. So yes, I was in a 13-year relationship, and I recently broke up about a couple of weeks ago, and a lot of people don't seem to understand how is it that I'm not affected from being with someone for 13 years. You know, I'm not, sobbing over the breakup. You know, it was my decision, but the thing is that it was a decision that I made years ago, and to get to this point, it took a lot. It kind of like took years to get to the actual breakup. There was a lot of steps that I had to take. Because I had broken up in the past and ended up back with the person again. It is very difficult because you don't seem to see your way out of the relationship, or you don't see yourself without that relationship. I mean, you should be able to. So that's what you have to focus on, is seeing yourself out of the relationship and thinking of all the positive from not being in that relationship anymore. Because obviously the reason why you want to get out of the relationship is because it's not favorable to you. Okay, it could be, affecting you in a bad way. You know, it could be changing you in negative ways. It could just be a very negative relationship. And like I said, it becomes difficult when you have somebody, the partner, that just makes it difficult for that breakup to actually happen. So I had to do a lot of strategizing, putting my mind, focusing on healing my heart, and then eventually doing, taking that step. I mean, it wasn't planned, but it was a little premeditated in a way, but I was actually setting myself up so that when it happened, I wasn't feeling hurt. I wouldn't want to go back, and that's, as I did it. I'm actually proud of myself because, I mean, I know it was 13 years, but in those 13 years, that relationship went through a lot. It went through a lot of phases, and it got to the last phase, and I was stuck in that phase because I couldn't get out of it, because I finally wanted to get out of the relationship, and it was difficult because I was getting pushback. My partner didn't want to, but it didn't really matter, because no matter how I would try to make it work, or I finally realized that it wasn't me. I understand people say it takes two, but it's not true. It's not true. Because if one other person does everything they think is possible to make the relationship work, and no matter what, there's no good results, it can't take two. The only thing that my fault would be was that I didn't end it sooner. That would totally be my fault. So, if you're someone in a relationship that you're both doing bad things to each other, then yeah, it's both of yous. But if you're in a relationship where you're constantly doing good, trying to help the other person, and you're just not getting any response. I mean, I could give all the examples of what went on, but bottom line is, when you see that the relationship is not going in a good direction, that's when you have to start taking action. And what happens is, the most important thing is making sure that you're not hurting, because when you break up with someone, when you still love them, you're gonna go back with them, no matter what. So that's what you have to work on. You're going to have to work on releasing your feelings for that person, and not having that deep love for that person. Not that you don't care about the person, but that you care about yourself first. So you love you more than you love them. That's it. Like I said, it's all about you. It's not about him. It's about you, your heart, your feelings, and what you're going through. Anyway, so I wanted to share that. There was other things I wanted to talk about, but I don't like my videos too long. So stay tuned for the next one. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.